grandma taking a shit. Fucking bullshit. He's like, I'm probably gonna unsubscribe my membership. There's not enough perks. I might get it again when there are good perks. And it's like, okay, dude, that's fine. He's all like, because I just told him, I'm like, as soon as you aren't funny, then yeah, you'll probably get the boot. He's like, damn, I didn't think you'd actually do that. And I'm all like, because as soon as you stop being funny, you're gonna keep being a fucking annoying prick. Like, and he just said, remove my channel membership role. I deactivated it. Okay. This fucking guy.
Alright. So anyway.
Seriously. Shit, I gotta clip the nails.
Hey Jojo, what's up?
Oh man. I just remembered somebody the other day being like, wow, did EDP really say Bill Clinton is a rapist?
That was pretty good.
Could you do you remember that shit when they used to ask her, hey, you just won the Super Bowl, what are you gonna do now? I'm going to Disneyland.
Yeah.
It's not a rare sight around here.
You just won the Super Bowl, what do you have to say? Bill Clinton is a rapist. Infowars.com. Infowars.com.
You know, when the Seahawks won the Super Bowl and Malcolm Smith was giving the Super Bowl MVP like post-game press conference, a dude ran onto stage and started talking about how 9/11 was an inside job.
Based.
I don't know if you remember that or not.
No, I don't. I never saw that shit.
Over there.
That is hilariously based. Unfathomable. In a world filled with desire.
This town's a mess.
One man.
It's like a war zone.
Desire.
Hot links.
Hey, whoa, hey, whoa, hey. I mean, even though I probably hate cops, if you ever put a badge and a gun in my hand, it would be like the 9/11 of Trayvon Martin's. Oh, man. No, it's funny. Earlier today when I asked Nicholas, or when I asked that one guy if he supported interracial marriage, and Nicholas was like, oh, jeez, not this shit again. I'm like, I bet he had no idea where I was actually going to go with that. Remember, kids, there's nothing wrong with race mixing as long as a man's white. So, somewhere there's some fucking guy watching your YouTube channel right now who's just like, oh, fuck. I'm on a list now. All I wanted to do was support the Seahawks, guys.
Washi, why do you take everything so seriously?
That's actually a great question. Dude, like, calm down.
Why do you think, like, why wouldn't I make a your mom joke? It's like the level of humor that is called for sometimes, especially on the internet.
Dude, I remember, like, Joker, you didn't go to public schools, so you probably missed this one, but there was a time period where fucking, like, anything you said, people would be like, oh yeah, well your mom goes to college. Like, that was all they'd fucking say.
Yeah, you know what that's from, right?
Yeah.
Napoleon Dynamite, yeah.
Right. So yeah, I remember that shit. So like, I'm sitting here, I'm like, I don't know how the fuck you survive in fucking public school right now, Washi. Like,
which reminds
oh man,
me.
I would have bullied the shit out of you.
What? Looks like we can climb this if we work together.
Deactivate my mic here, because sometimes when I type, I kind of like say aloud the things that I'm typing.
With you? Guess we don't have a choice.
Turn my mic off.
Do you wash your hands?
Of course I wash my hands.
Washi, look at the game I'm playing. Do I look like the most mature 31-year-old to you? God damn. Look at the video game I'm playing right now. Do I look like a typical 31-year-old? I can make a your mom joke if I want to. Oh, jeez.
Run! All right.
There's another electric car. Amaru, your turn. Jeez, there are roadblocks all over the place. Can't get around easily.
Based on where we are, the bridge should be on the opposite side of this hotel. What should we do? It looks like we can get through right here.
Are you telling me we have to walk through this busted-up hotel? Oh, this is the worst.
Yeah. So anyway, Snacks, did you work today at all? Any luck with that?
Yeah, I tried to, but fucking it was raining a lot. The fucking driver wasn't a ton of orders. So
Yeah. I understand. I don't think I could handle the stress of the gig economy work. Hey, Jolie.
All right. Well, it would be rude not to, I guess.
What country am I from? The U.S. of goddamn A?
what the hell kind of question is that?
Do I look like I come from another country? I guess I kind of do. Okay, I'm gonna be fair.
What you should have said is, do you sound like you come from another country?
Yeah, listen to me talk for like 2 minutes. You'll know.
And just start going, me so Sally. Me like it to fly lice.
We bring our spicy hot soup while you wait for noodle.
What?
Spicy hot links.
I think I've got an idea. Look, if we use this telephone to call the police, won't they come save us?
The police? That collective of psychos that think all humans are criminals until proven innocent?
That's quite a bias.
It's a shitty idea. There's no way it'd go through. Telephones, internet, nothing.
Huh? Nothing works?
If they did, this whole problem would have been solved by now. Jeez, use your brain. You're seriously useless. More useless than a salmon that already laid its eggs.
Aww, you don't have to be so mean about it.
I love Sheremy Lay. She's such a good voice actor.
There it is.
Oh.
Monokuma.
So I'm gonna ask a really stupid question, Snacks. Do you play Rocket League ever?
No.
You're not into that?
I hate soccer. Sucks.
Ugh.
Huh?
Isn't that obvious? Don't mess with me.
I'm gonna go do some shit.
All right.
Do some shite.
Oh,
Grandma
hey Dan.
taking shit in the dark.
How you doing tonight, Dan? What's up, man?
Aw. Which reminds me. Huh? Oh.
Nothing. Don't mess with me.
Yeah, Micah, Toko is a disgusting person, so she probably did. She's a generally disgusting human being.
It's a Monokuma! Don't come near me!
No, he's not muted. I didn't mute Washi. He's fine. Just tell Washi to chill out. Washi, chill out. I did not mute you. Nobody's muted. Calm down. Once every 20 days, goddamn. Oh, Dan. I finished the Evil Within last night. I still have no idea what the hell was going on in that game. Which I guess is not surprising. But, yeah. I had no idea what was going on in that game. That was incomprehensible. I had to read the plot synopsis on Wikipedia. And honestly, after reading it, I kind of feel like I was playing a different game because I couldn't match anything up. But the shooting in that game feels really good, so I liked it. You know, the shooting feels really good.
Where are these Monokumas coming from?
I did hear a little bit about that, Bugs. Alright, what do we got? What do we got?
I don't want to see blood.
Me either.
I play some sports games, Micah. Oh! This is, Kiyotaka's father. Look at this. Yeah, it's Ishimaru. This is Kiyotaka's father. Huh. Interesting.
But that's...
Yeah, Anxiety, that's pretty close. It's a good game. I just can't help but feel like the game owes me a little more coherence than that. But oh well.
You're right.
Impossible! So cruel.
Nothing.
But,
You're right. No.
Impossible!
Yeah, I mean, Daniel W., I still liked the gameplay. I liked the way the shooting felt, so I was pretty happy with it,
Anyways.
but, yeah, Snack stepped out for a bit, Washi.
I see.
Alright, do we use the elevator? Yes. Oh yeah, Dan. So far, I played this game for like 2 hours, and I've seen one cameo from a DR2 character. So, even though this game takes place in the timeline before DR2, I would probably play DR2 first. It's going to be more impactful that way. That would be my estimation.
There it is. Monokuma! There's an arcade machine over there.
It's on PS4, Anxiety. It's definitely on PS4. My brother played it on PS4. Yeah, I know, Ayaan. I kind of get that feeling too. Okay.
If we use that bomb one, maybe we can get them all in one go.
Ooh, I see. Okay, yeah. Oh, sorry to hear that, Jace. That sucks. I've never had a severe injury. Yeah, basically, Dan, you play 1, you play 2, and then if you're really invested in the Hope's Peak arc, like you're really invested in the characters and the universe and that story and you want to see how it ends, you can play this and then you can watch the anime, which they did as the part 3. They decided to have part 3 be, or, well, the next part in the franchise be an anime instead of a video game. The arcade. Oh, whoops, I almost forgot. There we go. Oh, cool, it worked. Awesome. Michael, I don't think anything of it. It doesn't affect me. Doesn't matter to me at all. The players seem to like it, so I guess it's cool.
What is this? A letter?
Maybe it's a love letter. This might be the last one you ever receive, so open it.
You don't have to make it sound so ominous.
Anxiety. V3 kind of starts a new story arc. It takes place like in a new universe, effectively. V3 takes it's got the same kind of sort of idea, but it's effectively in a new universe. 1, 2, Despair Girls, and the anime all take place in the same universe, and V3 kind of goes to a new universe, basically. Yeah, I've been up there a couple times, Washi. Try asking the upside down bird challenge.
Looks like they want us to solve a riddle. We put the right answer in here.
What the heck? This is no time to be playing games like this.
I want to slap this brat in the face for this. Monokumas would ambush us if I did. It's a pain in the ass, but we gotta do it.
Then leave it to me. This kid's riddle will be child's play.
Did you just make a pun? Wow, that does not inspire confidence. There's an arcade machine over there. Maybe we should try using that.
Oh, look at this. I blew a big hole in the floor. Okay. I guess I actually have to find the password, like, literally. Okay. Let's go.
What is this?
No, picture it upside down. I feel like I've seen this trick before.
What would be upside down? 7734? Oh, I see. It's the opposite of the trick in the first trial. Okay.
Yay! It's open!
I would take Tyson Campbell in the third round, Ayaan.
Ooh! Aw, yeah, that's right. Who's the boss now?
Don't be gloating about beating a little kid.
Wait a minute, what did that open? What did that open? Okay.
Toko, this way!
Hold on a sec.
We're almost there. If we cross that bridge, we can get out of this town.
I hope so.
Oh. Oh, I need to start using Genocide Jack. I'm not using her often enough. I need to start using the Genocider.
If you move that electric car, you should be... So cruel. Impossible. You're right.
Yeah, Jojo, it's a spin-off game. Okay, how close do I have to be to the car? Yes! Okay, next time I run into enemies, I'm gonna unleash the Genocider. Alright, I'm gonna have to start using my skills at some point too. Alright, what's gonna happen that won't let me...
All we gotta do now is cross the bridge! We did it, Toko. Just a little more. We're going to be all right!
I wonder if it will really end this easily.
Yeah, she knows. She knows.
I have a bad feeling about this. This bridge has a dangerous scent.
Hey! You two girls over there! You guys don't look like you're with those kids. That means you're on my side, right? Right? Huh? Yeah. I knew it! Yes, oh, this is fantastic. Man, it's been forever since I've seen a normal person. I'm so happy.
I hate this kind of guy. Just walking up and talking to a girl like it was nothing.
I think this handshake is over now.
Hey! How much longer are you gonna hold her hand? You're like a creepy fan meeting an idol.
No, it's not like that. It's just this wristband. Could it be? Were you also captured by those kids who call themselves the Warriors of Hope? Huh? And then you got thrown out here and told it was part of some game, right? Well, look! Me too! Oh, that wristband. Oh, this is great. Well, not completely great. I'm already at my wit's end trying to figure out what to do. I guess I was just so relieved to see someone in the same spot I'm in. Still, could be better. I sorta understand. I'm also a little glad to know that I'm not alone in this situation. Right? Right? Oh, that reminds me. I never told you my name. I'm Yuta Asahina.
Oh, this is going to be Oi's younger brother, then. This is the swimmer girl's, yeah, this has to be the swimmer girl's younger brother. I mean, look at him. He looks like her. Yeah. Yeah, this is Oi's younger brother. So we've got Kiyotaka's father and Asahina's brother. And of course, we're playing as... Okay, yeah, it's okay. I'm starting to see how this all comes together.
I'm Komaru Naegi. Nice to meet you, Yuta. Okay. Komaru Naegi.
Oh, that's the thing that Aoi did.
What are you doing? Oh, this? If you want to really remember a name, write it down on your palm 3 times. Oh, I see. I've never heard of that. Oh, but seriously? It is so reassuring to finally have a friend to work together with. Oh, hey, by the way, who's this? She's been, glaring at me this whole time.
Hey, Washi, big dog, take this shit to the Discord. Stop cluttering up my chat with you guys fighting about stupid stuff that has nothing to do with me. Keep this shit in the Discord.
Oh, this is Toko. Toko Fukawa.
It's fine. You don't have to make introductions like this. Not for an outcast like me. Listen to you two, going on like you're lovers already. And you just met.
It's not like that. Well, come on. I'm sure we'd all be happier on that side of the bridge. Now let's hurry up and get out of this town. Toko, we should go too. What is it?
Like I said, I don't like it. I have a very bad feeling about this.
Oh, you're just being paranoid. Come on, if we don't hurry, Yuta will leave us behind.
Hey! Don't just run off! Hold on!
This way, let's go! Yuta! Slow down!
So he's athletic too. Must be in genes.
Hurry, this way! If we get across this bridge, we're outside Towa City. I'm sure those kids won't chase us.
But you have a explosive
Once we're out of
bracelet
this
on your
town,
arm.
let's celebrate by toasting with sports drinks. Huh? Wait, hold on!
I love how it uses all the
Are
Danganronpa
you
music.
kidding me? What's going on here? The bridge collapsed!
No! Isn't there something we can do?
There's nothing we can do. It's impossible to get over the bridge now. Damn it, we were almost there. Stop screwing with us. What the hell is this?
How pathetic. Giving up right away just because things got a little screwed up. If you have the energy to shout and scream like that, use it to move your weak ass instead.
Huh? Move?
Just go back to the city. This part of the bridge might be unstable as well.
Go back? You want us to actually go back there?
Yes, that's the only way. If you want to live, you can't always take the easy path. Sometimes you gotta take the painful ones. On that path, you might suffer and writhe in pain, but at least you'll survive.
You say that as if you've experienced it before. What? This is bad. The bridge is gonna collapse. Hurry, let's go back. Damn it, if this keeps up, the whole bridge is gonna collapse! is blocking the way! Is there some way we can move this? Move! What's with them?
Omaru, do something.
My game froze. Oh, there we go. Oh! Damn it.
Let's run! Full speed! We gotta run! It's gonna collapse! I know! Damn it, they came out again! Ah! We're done for! Just a bit more now.
SFY, I don't know, like 20%, 15%. It's hard to know this kind of stuff. It's an arbitrary number.
I thought we were gonna die.
We're safe for now. But with a bridge like this, there's no way we can get across.
Now we have no chance of escape.
No, not yet! I'm not gonna give up yet!
Why are you yelling?
How do I explain it? Well, with all the despair I've felt so far, I've prepared myself. And if I don't do everything I can, I know that nothing's gonna get solved.
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious? I'll swim!
What? Swim?
Yeah, I mean, my specialty is more track and field. I'm not that confident in swimming. Well, it's not that I'm not a good swimmer, it's just... there was always someone better. But now's not the time for that. Can't chicken out now!
Wait! Even if you are gonna swim, it looks really far to the other side.
SFY, this is the spin-off game.
Yeah, that looks pretty tiring.
But the water is freezing, and with all the pollution, there are weird creatures in there.
Then I guess I'll just be extra careful.
No, it's not that. I'm telling you not to try it, you idiot swimmer. Don't be a hero.
Idiot swimmer? But I'm on the track team!
Anyway, this isn't the time to rush into things. Let's think this out.
I'm honored that you worry about me, but I've already made up my mind.
So you're just going to refuse to listen to reason?
Look, all I have to do is ask for help from those future Foundation guys after I cross, right? I'll bring back help, I promise, no matter what it takes. So just wait for me until then, okay?
Well, Washi, if that's the case, then we just say, I guess we're not making a trade. Atlanta's the team that wants to make a trade. They announced they wanted to make this trade, not us. We didn't call up Atlanta and say, hey, we want Julio. Julio put it out there that they want to get... I mean, the Falcons put out that they wanted to get rid of Julio. They are the party that needs to negotiate down.
Yuta? Be careful. If you run into any trouble, come back right away, okay?
Hey, no need to worry. I'll get to the other side any way I can.
Oh my god. Did that just happen? Dude. Okay. They introduce Aoi's little brother and then immediately kill him off. Okay then. I did not see this coming.
What? No. What's happening? Doko! What do we do? We've got to hurry and save him! Eunice!
Are you serious? What we just saw. Do you seriously think that it's possible for him to be alive after that?
No. No.
You gain nothing from averting your eyes from reality, no matter how horrible or painful. Listen, we saw Yuta Asahina, and we saw that huge explosion.
Well, yeah, Washi. There are teams out there that can outbid us for him, and that is what it is. I'm just saying we should take a shot at it.
He's dead.
He died. Yuta died. But why?
The reason doesn't matter. Even if we refuse to accept or understand it, it's the truth. That's reality. Nothing's going to change, no matter how hard you cry. Come on, that's enough. If you're done crying, we should get going. If we stay here, we're going to be an easy target for Monokumas.
It's impossible.
Impossible? What are you talking about? If you just give up now, you're going to die.
Well, I'm just gonna die anyway. I'm like you. I'm just some normal, regular girl. I can't even do anything. No matter what I do, or how hard I try, I'm just gonna die here.
So you're saying you're just giving up? Stop screwing around. I won't let you. You want to die, huh? Well, if you really want to die that much, I won't stop you. But are you really sure you want to die? You want to die right here? In this place? Not seeing your family or friends ever again? Are you really just gonna accept that?
Of course not. I want to see my family. But we've been separated for over a year. I don't even know where they are. It's probably too late anyway. I'll probably never see them again.
Can't you just be a little more positive instead of giving up right away all the time?
No, you don't understand. The worst despair of all comes from having hope like that. Having such strong hope and just losing it in an instant. Like what we just saw.
So why don't you just overcome that despair as well? Although I doubt you're even willing to listen in your state. If that's the case, at least run. You're saying that you're going to die anyway, so you're at least prepared, right? If you think you're going to die, at least run away. If you're wrong, you live. If you were right, then at least you die on the run, and not just standing here suffering.
Okay, Washi, you are on very thin ice right now. I'm just going to go ahead and say that right now. You need to knock this... Not everything that passes through your mind is worth sharing with the universe. You need to start learning that very, very quickly, okay?
Why? Why do you bother trying to cheer someone like me up?
Like I said, I'm a member of Future Foundation, and I can't just abandon you. But if you keep up that sniveling and crying, I'll start to seriously consider it.
Okay. I'll try. At least a little bit longer.
Jeez, you're such a burden.
You said to just run, but what are our options at this point? The bridge is a no-go, and there's no other way to get out of town, right?
Did you forget what I just told you? You can't just give up right away. Anyway, now that I think about it, I remember a subway running through this town.
Huh? A subway? Did the subway line go out of the city?
Yeah, I think it did.
You should have said that before!
Well, sorry. I just remembered it right now. And besides, there's no way the trains work.
You're right. If the power's out, they definitely won't be working. We're trapped.
Ugh, like I said, you can't give up so easily. Even if the train stopped working, we can get out of town if we just walk along the tracks.
But you're still wearing the explosive
So
bracelet.
don't give up. And let's go.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know if it's okay to say this, but I'll do it for Yuda's sake as well.
Jeez, you're simple-minded. Getting all riled up from a half-assed speech like that. But still, the way Yuta died, there's no way I can just keep it secret from that idiot swimmer. Well, either way, first, Master and I need to get out of this town.
So, where's the subway? We didn't see it on the way over here.
I'm not sure exactly. We'll just have to find it ourselves.
Well, Toko, I'm starting to think that if we work together, we can find it for sure.
Stop wasting your breath on sentimental crap and let's get moving already.
Toko, let's get out of here together, okay?
It might be better if we go back to where we came out of that hotel before. We went straight for the bridge last time. There should be a path going the opposite way.
Then let's go over there.
Okay, that was BS. Wait, what? Oh. No, right, I already did that.
Oh, done already?
SFY, I play all kinds of different games. I play a ton of different games. I play almost everything with the exception of rhythm games.
What's with this kid?
Looks like a shop. Welcome!
I'll play shooters, I'll play RPGs. I'll play strategy games. I'll play pretty much anything. Jojo, well, I live in Pierce County and we already have. We went back to phase 2 like 2 weeks ago. I went to a restaurant and it was only 25% full, so we're already there, unless you're talking about something else.
For your business.
Okay. Washi, you come in here and you're like, dude, this game looks awful. Why would you play crap like this? Like, what exactly do you expect me to say to that? Oh, gee, you're right, I should go play Fortnite. Some kid who's watching the game for like 20 minutes doesn't think the game is good, so I should go play like fucking Fall Guys or something or whatever? Like, why does that need to be said? Like, why do you even need to say that? Like, what do you think is going to come of you saying that? Not every thought that passes through your head needs to be shared with the universe. That's what I'm saying.
I didn't realize I had closed Discord. I bet.
Oh. I didn't know you were there, Snacks.
I only just got back. My bad, dude.
Okay.
So what's up?
No, it's just... Washi's being an idiot, and I'm having to explain why he's being an idiot.
Siren.
Oh, no. What do you do now?
Okay, one second. Okay. Okay, so I'm playing this game that is weird and niche. So he comes in and he watches me play the game for like 20 minutes, and he doesn't really even see me do anything because I'm watching story cutscenes because this is a story-driven game. And then he posts like, Brendon, this game looks awful. Why are you playing it? Why did you spend $2,000 to play crap like this? And I'm just like, okay, what? Okay, and it's like, so I'm making the point like, why are you saying that?
Christ.
Like, okay, what's gonna come of you saying that? Am I gonna go, oh, gee, you're right, I'm gonna go play Fortnite now?
Yeah, really.
Yeah, I don't get that. I don't understand. Like he's asking, like, you know, what was so bad about that? It's like, because it's pointless, and it's another example of you thinking that every thought that passes through your head is worth putting out there for everyone to read. It's usually not.
Yeah.
Like, I also don't need to hear you say, like, I'm unsubscribing from my membership because you don't have enough perks. Like, I don't care. It's like $1.50 to me that I'm not getting. Like, I don't care. It's not that big a deal. Like, why do you think I need to hear about that? I've had people become members and then not become members. They didn't tell me, they just did it. Like, not everything you do is worth telling everybody. That's the point I'm trying to make, okay?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just exhausting to deal with that shit. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Exactly. And you know, that's what I was trying to say to him. It's like, look, you know, as long as it's still funny to fuck with you, then yeah, we'll keep you around. But there's a lot more moments like this than there are moments of you being funny to fuck with. So he was like, wow, I didn't think you guys were taking that seriously. It's like, it's not a matter of taking it seriously. It's just like, I've been at this for a couple months now. I just don't like it.
Like, what am I gonna do? Go play Call of Duty Warzone now because some 14-year-old kid in my chat was like, this game looks stupid? I don't understand the point of saying that. Like, what am I gonna say to that?
Right.
Oh, damn it. I hit the wrong button.
Based.
Whoa, another one.
Looks like this Monokuma kid has a gift for us.
Why are the
Those
Monokuma
kids
kids
are
helping me?
enemies, right? Why are they helping us?
Okay, Washi, that's fine, but my memberships cost $2 a month, so I find it weird that you think for $2 a month you should be entitled to more than a few emojis and shoutouts in video descriptions. I don't understand that. Like, I make all my content on this channel free because I know a lot of my viewers don't have any money and I don't want them to not be able to see my stuff. I will say that if you're somebody who's watching a lot of my videos every day and you're digesting all the content, then, and you have the ability to support me, then of course I appreciate the support, but it's not something that I ever considered to be that big of a deal, at least not right now. That's why it's $2 a month. I just did it and I was like, okay, I should do something. So I decided I'm gonna just put some emojis up. That's probably worth $2 a month, right? And even if you don't use the emojis, some people did it just because they want to support me in what I'm doing here. They recognize that I work hard and I'm spending time on this and they want to support me in some way, so they do that. Okay, the membership is not necessarily all about just what you're getting out of it. It's kind of like a way to say, you know, you're on Netflix. Like if there's content on Netflix that you want to watch, you have to pay to subscribe to it. So memberships is just kind of like that. Like if I make content that you like, I'm not going to make you become a member in order to see it because I think that's wrong. But I think you're looking at the whole membership thing the wrong way. As for other perks, I am actually working on that for whatever that's worth, to be clear. I am working on bigger perks. Those are going to come probably sometime later this year. But I think you're looking at the whole membership thing in kind of a backwards way. I mean, Washi, I don't want to ban you. You just got to chill out a little bit. You got to figure out a better way to interact with other people because, trust me, there are a lot of people who are getting annoyed with your act. You're going to stop being funny at some point, and then what?
Right. Yeah, because it's been months of this, you know. For the record, I don't want to ban you either because I use a 3-strike system. And my first strike against you came after a lot of people had already been like, dog, what the fuck? So, no. We're not gonna do nothing if you just act right. So, act right, you know. Just like chill out a little bit.
Like if I was playing
Looks like
a game...
that ammo you just picked up and that electric car over there could be useful.
Like if I was playing a game like that really crappy Resident Evil multiplayer only game they came out with a couple years ago. I can't remember what it was called. It was like one of the worst games ever made.
Raccoon City?
That sounds about right. Operation Raccoon City. If I was playing a game like that, like a game that is obviously just completely unplayable and terrible, I wouldn't care. Because that game is infamously bad. People would, if you asked me, like, why the hell are you playing this garbage, you might have a point, but... Yeah, I don't know. Again, the whole point I'm trying to make is that every thought that passes through your head is not worth sharing with the universe. Sometimes you just think things and you act on those thoughts, but you don't need to announce it to the world. That's pointless. And sometimes it's even worse than pointless. It's just obnoxious. Okay. Ooh, okay, I see what we're supposed to do here.
Come on, run for it!
Beautiful. I have thought about trying Rocket League JoJo. I must confess it doesn't really look like my thing. But I was thinking about it in terms of like, hey, well, maybe that's a decent co-op game. But he doesn't sound that interested, and honestly, neither am I. It was just something that was floating out there.
I see.
Huh?
No. No.
But... what's going on?
Yes.
Correct.
Huh? What's going on? Don't mess with me!
I love it.
Huh? Ugh. But... You're right.
I love the Pepto-Bismol blood.
We can't get in here. The rubble is in the way. The shutter's closed.
Okay, Washi, also, you're in a Discord server with Snacks. If you have a question for him, you can ask him there too. It doesn't have to be here. It might even be better that way.
Yeah, I'm not paying attention to YouTube chat at all. I have no idea what the fuck he's saying.
Yeah, he just keeps saying, hey, Brendon, can you ask Snacks a question for me? And I'm not responding because I'm like, you know, it's not like he's dead and I'm the only one who can communicate with him in the spirit world. You're in a server together.
In the shadow realm. Your soul is mine. And that was the day Joker became Sioux.
Yeah, so many of those characters in Mortal Kombat had similar names. I can't tell one from the other. Like,
was Sioux in there?
Yeah, he was the main bad guy.
Nice.
Along with Sub-Zero. And then they had the dude who shoots fireballs and the dude who has, like, the frisbee hat. And they had very similar names, and I kept getting them mixed up.
Liu Kang and Kung Lao?
Yeah. I can't remember which one is which, though. For the life of me.
It's locked.
Well,
we can't get through it
Kung
like
Lao
this.
has the frisbee hat, like you mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
And Liu Kang, he does all the
Keep your
screaming
voice down.
when he
The
attacks you.
shutter is closed.
You
That
know, all
means
shit.
someone closed
I wonder if they put that in the movie. I haven't seen the movie yet.
Mm-hmm. They did put the sweep kick in there. Like, Kato was training against Kung Lao. And Kung Lao just kept doing the, like, sweep kick to knock his legs out from underneath him thing, like, over and over again. Which is a homage to how people would do that in the actual game. Just keep spamming
That
the
is
low
hilarious.
kick.
That is great.
And then Kato's just like, is that the only move you know?
If that's the case, we should look around here for some kind of clue.
A clue?
By the way, Kato in that movie was excellent. He was played... I'm assuming that he's an Aussie in the game as well, but here they just get the most foul-mouthed,
That's why Unreal and I like Kano the most, because he's Australian.
Yeah. But he is excellent.
He looks like a station attendant. Was he killed by those Monokumas too?
The Monokumas might have done the act, but it's the kids making them kill. It's sickening.
Who did you main in Mortal Kombat in terms of like actually playing the game?
Huh?
The last one I played was Mortal Kombat 10, and I made Ferritor.
Hmm.
Could this key be?
That was my first Mortal Kombat in a long time. I really liked playing Jax for most of forever. Yeah, he was cool, man. He had the robot arms.
Yeah, in the movie, Jax is in it, actually. He's one of the characters in it. I don't think... That first dude you said, that's not the lizard, is it?
No.
Running
the
into you and not even apologizing?
In Mortal Kombat 10 was
Who
introduced
raised
in
that
Mortal
little
Kombat
brat?
10 and only appears in Mortal Kombat 10. They are not a significant character within the franchise.
Toko, this is bad.
I always wished I could be good at Goro though, because he's really cool. He's the dude that's got 4 arms.
Yeah, Goro, Prince Goro. Yeah, he's in the movie.
Yeah, the big evil monster alien thingy.
Okay. Okay, well, Washi, I'm just not calling you dumb, but that makes you book smart. It does not make you actually smart. There is a difference between being smart in getting good grades in school and actually being smart in ways that will ultimately matter. So, not saying you're dumb, but just something to think about. There is a difference between being book smart and being actually practically smart.
The key!
Yeah.
The kid stole it!
Much the same way there's a difference between...
Huh? We gotta go after that kid.
Like what Joker's talking about
we can't
is
get into the subway!
going for something based off of a grading scale compared to actual functioning ability.
It's like the old joke, the difference between knowledge and wisdom. Knowledge is knowing that tomato is a fruit, and wisdom is not putting it in a fruit salad. It's kind of like that.
Right. And what I was gonna say, is like another analogy I would use is, there's a difference between somebody that has a good muscular aesthetic versus somebody that's actually strong. Because a lot of dudes that are actually strong, when people take a quick look at them, generally they're not thinking, wow, that dude over there is really strong. They're thinking, wow, that dude over there is really fat. Then they take a look at bodybuilders and think, oh yeah, that guy's super muscular, I bet he's really strong. And then they find out that in order to get that perfect V taper like he has, he barely does squats at all. Shit like that. And then of course my favorite, which is the teenage girl version of, wow, he's really hot. Which is just not having any fat on your body at all, but you're still a lanky, thin faggot. Like, okay, not even being able to deadlift your own body weight. Alright.
How do I... Oh, wait, I don't have to upgrade my scissors. Yeah, David, I made a video. I made a video about that earlier today, David. It's like, I remember... Adam Carolla was on a podcast many years ago. He was talking about, looking like you belong in the ring and then actually getting in the ring. Like, there are people who look like they could be really good in an MMA fight and actually can. And then you have people who look like they can, but they can't. And he was actually using it as an analogy for celebrities that actually have natural charisma. Like, he was talking about, like, Robert Downey Jr. He has natural charisma. He hosts Loveline. He goes on talk shows, and he has natural charisma. And then you have a guy like Paul Walker, R.I.P., who looked like he should have been doing stuff that Robert Downey Jr. was doing, and he never did. You never really saw him anywhere outside of the Fast and Furious movies. And they were talking about why that might be, and he says, well, maybe he just doesn't have that charisma. Or, like, Robert De Niro has no natural charisma. That's why he doesn't do those interviews. He's only good at acting. He can't... Whenever he goes on, like, Letterman, it's kind of a disaster because he has no natural, ability to make people like him in a normal conversation. Right. Harrison Ford kind of has that, too, where whenever he's in one of those interviews, he's just like...
Right. He was a crotchety old man.
Wait, hold on! Give
when
me that
he was younger than you and I are right now.
Yeah.
So like, now he's actually an old man so that he can get away with being a crotchety old man. Because of that, you actually see him in a few more interviews nowadays than you used to in the past when he was actually like a star. Which is funny as hell. Yeah. But it's an excellent example of the kind of thing that you're talking about. Another one is athletic ability and the ability to succeed in the sport.
Is it okay to just let that brat
remember
get away?
Prime Shaq and how he was constantly fat all the fucking time? You took a look at that guy, obviously he's tall, but if you just saw a picture of him, you'd be like, yeah, there's no way he's the best player in the league. But the dude was practically soloing teams by himself. He was just absolutely a fucking animal. And then you think about basketball of all things, especially, after the Michael Jordan era, people would probably be like, yeah, there's no way this big fat dude's actually good. He's just fucking the most dominant force that had ever been on the court.
Yeah. I mean, when he was in Orlando, that dude was cut. That dude could move down the field.
Right. And that's the funny thing is, like, he was more athletic back then, but he wasn't as dominant.
That brat! Where'd he run off
Part
to?
of that also was skill, Which is why Tim Duncan was always so good throughout his entire career. You know, they called him the big fundamental, and he just, you know, he
Yeah.
knew how to play basketball. That's all he needed.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember after The Force Awakens came out, they were doing an interview with Harrison Ford, and the interviewer asked him who shot first, Greedo or Han Solo, and he's just like, I don't care.
Yeah, he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Who's Greedo?
That brat! Where'd he run off to?
And that's actually an excellent example, because Harrison Ford is like the definition of a guy who is just showing up to fucking clear his paycheck.
Yeah.
Even with these movies, you know, even the biggest roles,
That
the most
construction
important shit
site
that
looks
he's done, it didn't matter.
suspicious.
Yeah, he...
Like, I bet the same exact shit would happen if somebody asked him a fucking Indiana Jones question.
Well, I think he actually likes Indiana Jones more than he does Star Wars. I know he has no... He does not care about Star Wars. He does not care about Star Wars, but he does seem to have some passion for Indiana Jones. I will say that. And I know you haven't seen the most recent Star Wars movie, but he actually makes a 2-minute cameo in it as, like, I guess a ghost, effectively. I don't know exactly what the hell that was. But the dude did not get a haircut, so he's randomly just Han Solo with long hair. For no explicable reason. And you can just imagine him going, okay, fine, I'll do the scene, but I'm not cutting my hair. Can we at least, like, no! I'll do the fucking scene, but I'm not cutting my hair.
Yeah, basically. Getting that Mr. Plinkett voice going.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm talking about.
And I think this was right after this original Star Wars trilogy came out. He was on Letterman, and they were talking about the Star Wars holiday special. And, of course, you would probably want somebody like Harrison Ford to be able to riff about it, but he just doesn't want to talk about it. He thinks it's stupid, and he doesn't really want to address it.
Right.
That was a great one.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Why the fuck?
Mm-hmm. Okay, where did that idiot kid go?
Maybe he's hiding somewhere around here.
Hey, come on out! I know you're in here! What?
That brat, acting all high and mighty just because he knows we won't hurt him.
Let's go around back to get that kid. Then he'll be caught just like a rat in a trap.
Yeah, you're right. It's that arcade machine again.
There we go.
If we get it right, we might be able to take them all out at once.
Alright, so I'm gonna go to bed in like half an hour here, basically, midnight. So I'm just gonna keep playing until then, but yeah. Tomorrow, similar schedule. You guys know what's up at this point. You guys know how this works.
No. Yeah, no problem.
The hospital? Isn't that the first place we were? We have to go all the way back?
This little brat. Does he think we're his playmates or something?
Okay, Washi, I say again, like, what do you want? Does the world need one more Fortnite streamer? Does the world need one more Roblox streamer? I mean, the game I play on this stream is typically pretty immaterial. I'm just here to be able to interact with my viewers because I don't want to just sit in a chair and look at comments for 3 hours every night when I stream, so I do this instead. And that's not going to be for everybody. A lot of the people who comment on my stuff don't even focus on the game I'm playing at all. Now, to answer your question, I'm into all kinds of games. So, yeah, I'm not going to be a guy who just streams Warzone, Call of Duty Warzone every night. So, I don't know what to tell you about that. I mean, I don't think the world needs one more Fortnite streamer.
I hope there's a...
Ugh, this is so frustrating that my eyesight is getting better.
Look at some stuff.
Frustration leads to improved vision?
Of course not. Don't take everything I say so literally. Come
You know,
on,
this is actually
let's just
pretty
go.
funny. I didn't expect this. On one of the dating apps that I have an account on, every now and then I'll just see what happens if I change some of the filters around. So I filtered for only Asian women, right?
Okay.
Now I'm thinking that it's not going to be many because that typically happens with a lot of different dating apps, but this one that I'm using is actually a hell of a lot. The only problem is they're almost all Chinese immigrants who moved to LA for some inexplicable reason and are looking to settle down. So I started doing some research into this because when something like that happens, my first thought is, why the fuck is that the way that it is? So then my curiosity gets the better of me and I want to start looking it up. I think we either might have talked about before, you may know on your own, that in Asian cultures when women start getting a bit older, it's a lot more pronounced than it is in the West in terms of her romantic opportunities drying up. Like in Japan, they call them Christmas cakes because they might have been nice and yummy once, but nobody wants one after
Is that the
25th.
brat's radio controller? What function could
So, you
this
know,
serve?
Once it's December 26th, everybody's
I think
thinking,
we're seeing a
okay, you
real-life
know,
UFO.
if it's still left over, it might be time
No.
to put it in the trash.
Right.
So what's going on over in China, which is really surprising, but there's a lot of different cultural reasons for it. You'd think, because of the huge disparity between men and women that they have in China, that Chinese women would be perhaps like the most desired type of woman on Earth.
Yeah.
Because there's so many more Chinese men than Chinese women. They've got their fucking pick, but it works against them. Because, number one, the single child policy has made it so that pretty much every Chinese person that's around our age is spoiled as fuck. Because, you know, you're a parent, you only have one child. You're a grandparent, you've only got 2 grandchildren. You know, or something like that. The math is right. You know, like, there's not a whole lot of kids in your family that you have the opportunity to spoil.
Right.
So you spoil the shit out of the one that you do have. So a lot of them have really bad attitude problems because of that. So then you add on to that the fact that they're a woman on top of all that shit. Plus the disparity that they have working in their favor, that they've got their pick. A lot of them are holding out for absolutely fucking batshit insane standards. It'd be like if women in America, you know, didn't work on themselves at all, but were holding out for a millionaire. It's like, well, okay, but I'm just letting you know that might not work out the way that you're hoping it does. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know
So-
actually one Chinese girl. I haven't talked to her in a while, but I do know her. And she
Right.
I don't think she was born in China, but her mom is Chinese, and her mom basically raised her as a single mother. And
Right.
yeah.
So yeah, so you can verify the kind of shit that I'm talking about. So what a lot of them are doing, especially because they have college education. A lot of Chinese are coming to school in the West, not just in the United States, but in Canada, and all that other kind of shit. There's a lot of Chinese going to foreign universities. So they do that, and then they get a degree here, and then they stay here. And what a lot of them are doing, whether or not they did that, whatever, they just come here and they're like, okay, in my home country, now that I've turned 28, nobody wants me. Now that I've turned 30, I don't have a chance. But here in the West, things are different. Here in the West, guys are willing to date single mothers. So, if you're an unwed Chinese woman who has no children, and you're doing well enough for yourself to where you can afford to live in a foreign country away from your family, then yeah, unless you're hideous, generally you're going to be pretty
There you
desirable,
are.
especially when you
You
factor
won't
in how
get
many
away
different
this
guys
time.
have a fetish for Asian women.
Togo, the kid went that way.
So
How
bring
good
that
are-
all back around to the original point. I'm laughing, and I think it's really funny as I'm reading about all this shit, is that Chinese women fucked up so badly that they had
No
like
use
the perfect
running.
fucking
Give it up
situation for
already.
themselves in China, blew it, and now they're coming to the West in order to get bailed out because Chinese men aren't willing to put up with the whole
How
fucking
good are
entitlement
you at
princess.
telling
Chinese creepy.
where
Like something
an
might
Asian
pop out any
person
second.
originated
What do you
from
mean,
just
pop
based
out?
off looking at
Don't
them?
say something creepy like.
Just based off of looking at them, terrible, because there's a lot of distinct differences, but like
This is your fault. You just had to say something.
it's
didn't
difficult
you?
to tell
Doors
because
won't
a
shut.
lot
The
of Asian
brat from
women,
earlier must have
for
done it.
instance, are getting plastic surgery.
Hmm.
It's like South Korea is
What's
practically
with
the
this
plastic
aberrant
surgery capital of
Monokuma?
the world. So it's extremely difficult. You take a look at it, it's like it's enough to be able to tell that somebody's Asian, considering how many fucking mixed race Asians are running around out there. So like, I got no idea what the fuck you could be, because you take a
it's
look at an
open.
Asian person, and you might be
Let's
thinking,
chase
okay,
after
based
that
off
brat.
their facial
I've
features,
got a
I'm gonna
whole
assume
lifetime-
that they're ethnically Vietnamese.
Ugh, that
And
was
then you find
gross.
out, oh no,
gonna have
they're ethnically
nightmares.
half Korean. It's like, well, fuck, like you never had a chance.
Yeah, I've found in my experience that Asian people tend to be very good at picking out exactly where from Asia you come from.
Yeah.
In my experience, like, I talk to Asian people at the casino, and they're like, "Are you Korean?" And they're
There he
like,
is!
and I'm like,
Over
"Wow,
there!"
yeah."
Yeah, there are differences. Like, generally, I'm pretty good at being able to tell when a woman is Chinese because of the eyes. I don't know why,
That
but
kid went
Chinese
up to the
women's
second
eyes is
floor.
like very distinct compared to other Asian
I
sub-ethnicities.
can see that.
Yeah. Yeah, there is something about the Chinese look that is a little distinctive, I think. I can pick up on it sometimes.
Jeez. How far
But I
is
mean,
this
that
brat
whole
gonna
fucking
run?
thing just pissed me off in the first place, because anytime, oh man, I'm so offended, how could you think that I'm Chinese, I'm actually Japanese. And I'm all like, okay, well, you look at me and you think I'm white, and I sit here and I'm like, well, what kind of white are you talking about? Do you mean that I'm fucking Anglo or fucking Celtic or, German? And when I say German, there's a shitload of different kinds of Germans. There's fucking Saxon, there's fucking Austrian.
Right.
Jesus, there's fucking Prussian, Bavarian, Hanoverian, Westphalian. Fucking people in the Low Countries, you know, the Netherlands and all that kind of shit, they're technically German. But at the same time, they're not. They're Dutch. Don't even get me started on Belgium. You know, and there's different types of French ethnicity too. You know, they might all be like, oh hey, they're Franks. You know, they're French, but there's different fucking, you know, it's a long and storied history. And in the same way, it's all like, okay, so, you know, you just look at somebody and you say that they're white.
This kid is taunting us.
And what the hell do you mean? You know, so you're gonna screw, oh, you know, I'm not Chinese, I'm Japanese. It's like, okay. Well, you also think Italian people are white, so who gives a fuck about your opinion? Uncle Ben, he looked Italian. Thank you, Peter. That's good stuff.
That's a spicy meatball.
That's a spicy meatball.
Mamma mia.
And this is funny. I'm reading that one guy that I like to follow. Fucking as a thread on Reddit here, you know, and people are screeching at this guy. It's like, oh my god, you know, why are you objectifying women?
So
The guy that posted
vulgar.
the thread is the husband of the woman in this video, and it's on a gun subreddit, and it's a video that's 10 seconds long of the woman shooting guns and her ass is jiggling every time she fires from the recoil. So
Which reminds me.
guys sitting there like, oh my god, you're objectifying women, blah blah blah. So the dude's like the woman's husband is the fucking guy that posted the thread. He comes in and he's like, okay, she can be directly quoted saying, which outfit will jiggle my ass the most? But hey, I guess she shouldn't be allowed to do whatever she pleases with her body. So then that guy, while he comes in, he's like, you know, people whine a lot about objectifying women, but they never know what to do with the fact that women love to objectify themselves. And that is so true. Like,
Stop it!
oh man. You know, it's like the story I was telling you, you know, when I was fucking like a couple of months ago, and then shit fucking broke me. I was like, goddamn, you know, even you're like this. Goddamn.
I know.
Dog pill.
Dog pill.
Aww.
Why is she not telling her about Makoto? Is there a reason for it? Huh. Okay.
What a handsome question. What a handsome
This man is my exact double.
Good lord, this candy has been brought to life through advanced cloning techniques. We're out of here.
Like I said, you brat, we're not here to play around with you.
A child challenging us to a battle of wits? Huh. He really doesn't think much of us, does he?
Huh?
Toko, we can't lose against him.
You're just gonna go along with what he wants?
Daddy, this place smells like hot links. Also, you should win hot links by watching.
You kids don't know what you want.
Mendoza. Keep eating them hot links. Oh, that's right. I totally forgot I was doing that. You ever get super preoccupied with doing something, and then while you're doing that, you get super preoccupied with doing something else. And then it keeps going on and on until you get back to the original thing you were doing. You're like, what the hell was I doing? Like,
Yeah.
what the hell's the matter with me?
All the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna post this fucking clip right here. This is how I feel constantly.
Beard, Batman, glasses, frizzy. 3, 1, 4, 2.
We have to use detect in this room more thoroughly.
Detect, huh?
Okay, so what if it was the other way around? Like...
Oh shit, that's a good point. He completely pulled the fucking engine out. This guy's got a fucking engine crane just lying around. That's good shit. That is good stuff.
Okay. June, July...
Oh, I don't think you saw this one either. This was Stone Toss's reaction to the Chauvin verdict.
Okay, I'll check that out real quick. That's pretty good, sir. What if it was 2413? 2413? Okay, I guess. Okay, nice.
Yes! How about that? We won! We won!
You're rather excited for beating a little kid.
This whole game would be much easier if you could just kill kids.
And with this, we can get into the subway.
We don't really know that. It could just be the key to some bicycle lock or something.
Then what do I do? I don't even know how to ride a bike.
No, that's not what I meant. It's fine. Let's just hurry up and try it. I've had enough of this hospital already.
Yeah, you're right.
Fucking Chongo over here. You love to see it.
All we gotta do now is go back to the subway.
Looks like you're finally starting to get a little positive.
Alright. I think I'm gonna go ahead and save and call it here for the night.
Nice.
I am tired. I'll go to bed.
That was pretty good. Okay, this is 5 seconds. I know you've got time to watch this one.
All right, guys. I will see you guys later tomorrow. Should be a video in the morning. We're going to do the mock draft extravaganza in the late afternoon, early evening. Keep an eye out for me moving the time around, and see you guys then. Yeah, peace out.